Hey everyone, today we are back in the weekly pack. This weekly pack is pretty fun, but we're gonna focus on only one specific build this video. The main reason is I got hooked on it, I got stuck on it. You hear the music coming in, so I'm not gonna explain much more. I'm just gonna show you, then we'll come back to this run. Alright, we are back to the main run. Just wanted to show you what we're going for there. I usually don't do that, so thanks for bearing with me. It's all about the Egyptian Vulture in Kappa. Egyptian Vulture, super fun pet. When it knocks out another pet, it will activate the nearest friendly faint pet's ability behind. I don't know, I got stuck on my words there. But yeah, I have messed around a lot with the Egyptian Vulture lately. And I'm still learning new things. You know, I'm very bad about positioning with my faint pet. You know, you can put the faint pet essentially wherever if it's the only faint pet. That'll come into play later. We'll see. Maybe not, because we're only running Egyptian Vulture Kappa now that I'm thinking about it. I'm starting to ramble and not really thinking about what I'm rambling about. So let's talk about what you saw in the intro clip there. That was just one of probably my second best run. Obviously, this main run here is the best run. A couple notes that I wanted to point out is, one, you saw the owl. The owl is the key to the promised land. Actually, the owl, if you get it level 3 quick enough, you can use a Jersey Devil with this build, and it completely breaks it. It's so broken. It's ridiculously strong. And you'll see the fact that I'm not running Jersey Devil on these teams. Anytime I run into an opposing Jersey Devil, it's pretty much GG for me. So that's why these teams were so hard doing without Jersey Devil. And yeah, it was just such a great time. I saw the Jersey Devil line pretty early, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I just want to go for the 2-squad Marty. And then I got a comment, and I'm gonna find it. So bear with me for a second. We're not finding the comment. I'll find it in a second. Sorry, I want to give proper shout outs. So we got the owl cooking right now. I had a really good start on this run with the level 2 lobster. Is that? No, it's not a lobster. Shrimp? Is it a shrimp? It looks like a shrimp. Why can't I remember this pet's name? Anyway, we get the royal flycatcher as well, which has had its ability change recently to where it activates on either friendly or enemy hits instead of number of units summoned or pets summoned. So it's really good. Kind of goes along with a lot of those danger pack pets that are like X number of enemy attacks. Then you get your ability to go off. Really, really cool. Now let's back up and talk about Egyptian Vulture again real quick. I was messing around a lot with it in my weekly Mimic custom pack where I was basically using Foo Dog to scale all of my tier 5 shop. So that's on turn, what is that, turn 7 and 8. You're buying all the waffles, all the Foo Dogs, getting a bunch of health scaling, and then basically going Egyptian Vulture, Red Panda, or any other faint pets, and then a Moose to finish off the health scaling. Throw the lollipops as your heart's desire. And while I was going through those cycles, I found Egyptian Vulture Kappa was a possibility. Now, obviously, going for this specific 2-squad in custom packs probably isn't going to happen. Maybe if you win on 10 11 trophies. Very, very quick win, but pretty much you're going to either get countered or just get brute forced, and it's just not going to work too well. So shout out to Allison0411, who had the comment on my blind weekly a couple days ago saying they got a 3-squad win this week with Egyptian Vulture, Kappa, and Jersey Devil, buff a Tamarin with apples from Owl, max out Jersey Devil, with level 3 Owl and Griffin, sell onto Egyptian Vulture, and you get at least 5 summons from level 3 Kappa, all buffed by Max Jevil. Really, really good team. Obviously going to be very dominant. If you're looking to do this build, I highly suggest going that route, running the Jersey Devil route. Might have one Jersey Devil in the bonus clips, and I don't think I committed hard enough to it. Or maybe I was going for the Jersey Devil 5 of a kind. For whatever reason in weeklies, whenever I sell 5 level 3 pets and have the ability to spam Jersey Devils and like go crazy with it, I just try to go for Jersey Devil 5 of a kinds instead of like getting a couple Jersey Devils with a bunch of summon pets for an easy win. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's kind of like the big turkey pivots where you're just using a bunch of turkeys to buff themselves. So, another key to this run is the Emperor Tamarin. I think it's the key of the Promised Land. And you see, look at the team we have right now. It's the buy-sell, it's the cycle team. I was actually going back and forth too on like what the synergies were in this pack. Obviously, mana is one synergy, it's very prevalent. We were thinking toys might be another synergy, or cycle. And after watching this back, I'm starting to think it's cycle again, because these pets just work too well with each other. Starfish is in the pack as well, so if you do get that level 3 Owl quick enough, you can get the Starfish going. There is Amalgamation, as well as, I think, something else to potentially buff the mouse as well, so you can essentially get it to 10 attack as well for your Starfish cells. Pretty crazy things you can do. But all I wanted to do in these runs was get an Owl, buff an Emperor Tamarin, sell the Tamarin onto the Vulture, and then we're off and running. At that point, it's like, you just keep spamming your buy sells. I don't know how many you see there. I'm looking at the Griffin like, should I really buy this or not? Once I make the pivot to the Egyptian Vulture, I should just be spamming, you know, all the pigs, all the Griffins, whatever buy sells there. And look at this. Turn 9, the first turn that it's available in the shop, we see Egyptian Vulture. I think I was hesitant to rip that chocolate, mainly because I maybe was looking to use it on the Egyptian Vulture. And yeah, not quite too sure how I wanted to go about this. So with the shrimp, a friend sold, it'll give 2 health at random. That's okay. But the catfish will buff 4 health permanently at the start of turn. So catfish is actually something I was using every now and then to help buff my Egyptian Vulture. But this run, we're not doing it because we have a level 3 or level 2 CN enemy. So I think what I want to do is just buy sell. If I bought that catfish, then the CN enemy buffs could be hitting it. And of course, you want to get a stingray cooking. If you don't have one going on turn 9, or by turn 9, then definitely look to buy one. The 6/6 in stats every 2 turns, it's just too hard to keep up if you don't buy at least a couple in your runs, unless you have like a crazy mana synergy. Some of the mana synergies you can definitely get away with no scaling. And if I do get around to editing and releasing another weekly video this week, I'm hoping I can. I have enough time. I will highlight some of the mana synergies, try to go some low stat teams, and try to see the power of the mana. As you see 2 Namazu sitting there, gosh, that is the pet that has saved so many of my runs, or like I've used and abused it to just carry me, kind of like an anteater or a hatching chick. You know, it's just one of my solid go-tos, which is interesting because it's like the trumpet mana. You kind of need 2 pets to make it work, but it's just so strong. I feel like such a good trumpet generator. So the Kappa comes in, and this is what I was talking about with the order. The Kappa we can leave in any position because it's the only faint pet on the team. So essentially we can just run whatever order. I figure I'd leave it in the position it's in now with CN enemy behind. So potentially, if there's an unfavorable trade, CN enemy can maybe get the draw in the end. Didn't do too much thinking going into that, as is tradition. Got called out for thinking in my blind weekly. I think I like paused playing. I was like, I'm just trying to think right now of like what could be the possibilities, and it was like the third turn or something. It's like, why am I thinking so hard right now? I got a comment that's like, yeah, you're not allowed to think that much in this silly little pet game. It's like, yeah, no thinky, more doey, something like that. I don't know where that came from. Don't question it. Let's just move on. So level 2 Egyptian Vulture, yeah, that's probably about what I want. Level 3 Kappa is an absolute must for this team, so you'll probably see me feeding everything into Kappa at this point. Of course, we want to get the Egyptian Vulture as close to 50-50 as possible, and we want to get stats on the Kappa so it does not get sniped at the start of battle. As you saw in the intro, little intro bonus with the music, there was a couple fights where I had like 2 cockatoos in the front line, and that's because you can have just kind of whatever pets. Like, you could just buy tier 1s and put them in the front and keep your Egyptian Vulture and Kappa in the back, and they will just eat up any snipes. Like, if there's a Lynx on the team or anything like that, they'll just eat up those start of battle snipes, hopefully, and it'll kind of set you up for more success. And then, of course, if you want to go for the 2 squad at the very end, you can sell down the team. Turn 12 here, so the shop's been open for a couple turns now. We have no equipment, but an Okra shows up in the shop. Okra is the best. Okra the best. Is it better than Melon? I think so. I think in the current iteration of this game, Okra is better than Melon. Because if you're getting Melon, most likely you're putting it on a big unit up front. Most likely that unit's going to survive if it has Okra as well, especially if you're going all out in the scaling. Okra, it's just good any position on your team, right? If you have a Melon on the back line of your team, more than likely it's going to get overridden by an ailment. That's just the unfortunate reality of the game right now. So we're almost to our level 3 Kappa. Luckily, we've been freezing these oysters, so we're using our sea anemone triggers. We're not using this oyster because we're out of triggers. There is the second Okra. It's exactly what we need. That's all we need, 2 Okras, right? 1 for the Kappa, 1 for the Vulture. Everything else goes. Finally, correct one of my mistakes so we don't lose as many summons. Put one of the pets in front. It's hard when you get in a good game like this to like remember all the little things of all the games you lost before this. You finally get a good run. You're like, oh, I got to remember to put a couple pets in front. Got to get my Okras as fast as possible. Got to make sure I freeze my buy cells, right? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of pigs and stuff that I've skipped over. So it's tough. It's tough, right? It's part of the game. It's how the game works. It's why we love it. So going for our buy cells, I'm assuming this is going to be a Kappa in the back. Another cool thing about this combo is a lot of times, if you get kind of ahead of the curve enough, as you see here, 8 trophies, 3 hearts still, turn 14. Ideal spot to be in the game. Yeah, our Kappa survives. We can get a Venus flytrap buy sell. You see another Okra in the shop there. Don't even care about it, because you know if we win this turn, you know what's going to happen. So we freeze the orange. We freeze the Vulture to prepare because there's not much more we can buy. Maybe get a couple buy sells in. Yeah, kind of a tough one. I always forget when I have an owl that we're going to get a mouse that's going to replace the food shop, though. And oh my gosh, what's happening here? The mana didn't do anything, but our owl is big enough. So we go to 9 trophies, but we obviously needed our whole team to get that win. So it's pretty daunting when you get to this point. Like, you sell the team down knowing that if you had sold your team the previous round, you would have lost. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for sure. So we're going to freeze the apple to see if the CN enemy hits the Vulture at all. It doesn't, so I say, okay, whatever. Let's just try to get this Vulture maxed out. And I really wanted to get the Egyptian Vulture to a 50-50 stat line, partly because if we're facing another 50-50 that doesn't have Okra, we can win that trade favorably and get 2 activations potentially on our Kappa. So really trying to do everything in my power to make sure we get multiple activations. I'm looking for a buy-sell pet now. There was a cotton candy there I could have bought. Oh no, I don't buy the oh, I guess cockatoo, Emperor Tamarin, it's essentially the same thing right now. Oh, I see. And then we sell the CN enemy. Look at that. There was a plan all along. We almost, horseshoes and hand grenades, get to a 50-50. We go into the battle with hearts remaining. We face another Kappa team, and oh no, it's a Jersey Devil. As soon as you see Jersey Devil, you know it's going to be bad. let's see, 14, 16, how much does it buff them? They had 5 pets sold this game, so they're getting a full 10-10 in stats. Very, very scary. Their Kappa's only level 1. We trade. What? We don't even need it. Look at that. That's how we do it. Let's freaking go. Oh, man. So, no surprise, every single bonus clip for the rest of the video here is going to be more Egyptian Vulture Kappa. At least I believe. Maybe the final clip. But, yeah, we're going to see a long another run here. Just a long clip. And then we're going to see, like, a ton of battles into another longer clip. So, you can I'll try to do my best with the timestamps here. But look at this crazy high roll. I had to show this, right? When you get something like these alpacas show up, you know, it's turn 11. We have 2 level 2 tier 5s and a level 2 tier 6. We can essentially level up anything we want. Another alpaca shows up. I'm like, I don't even want this thing. But I think I realized that if I buy it the following turn, I can sell the Siamese and then I can instantly get something level 2. So we buy it. Of course we buy it. There's nothing else really to buy. I need to use my apple. Let's see if I remember to do it. Nope. We're freezing the apple. Why are we freezing the apple? Probably just... Oh, we have a Siamese. That's why. It's just a level 1 apple. So that's another method of scaling I was trying to do. When I didn't find the owls per se. It's... Yeah. We have a level 2 Siamese and we just freeze an apple the whole game until we want to get rid of the Siamese. So yeah, I'm really confused on what to do with these alpacas. I think what I should do is just roll for Egyptian Vulture and Kappa. See there, I'm using on the Kappa, hoping I find a Kappa. The Egyptian Vulture shows up, and oh no, am I going to be scared? The decisions. What would you do? What would you do? I think this is the right move. We get it to a level 3. The Jersey Devil shows up, but as you saw, we're running Siamese. So it just doesn't work that well. We're able to stack that alpaca to get another level up. So we can instantly get a level 2. And I was saying about the catfish earlier, it'll give 4 health or 8 health at level 2 at the start of turn. So yeah, we don't have see an enemy this time. You know, we don't have anything that's going to get in our way. So let's just let the catfish buff the Egyptian Vulture. Shout out the catfish. My video yesterday was the path less traveled. Little catfish food dog action. Getting the behemoth base stat line to a 12 attack, 100 HP. So then I could buy a behemoth, use a lollipop, stack another one on it, get it instantly to a 100 stat line for essentially only spending 9 gold on the pet itself. Of course, a ton of gold was spent leading up to that. But yeah, you see there, I got it for 1 turn. The catfish scaling, and I was like, yeah, I'm over it. And look, I could buy another catfish, but I'm a little torn right here. I'm a little torn. I'm like, you know what? We have pretty good scaling. I don't need too much. I have this level 3 worm frozen. I kind of want to just sell this worm, which I think is exactly what I'm going to do. When really, I should probably just buy another catfish. Yeah, we just sell a worm. I should probably have kept that worm. That was essentially wasting 2 chocolates from the alpacas for just 3 gold. Kind of awkward. Oh, we get a chocolate back. There's some gold back. We're going to sell an alpaca. We're going to sell both alpacas so we can use cockatoo and orange, I'm guessing. Yep. Very, very interesting. And yeah, when you go down to a 2 squad this early, it's pretty scary, but I was trying to do that. I felt like these teams were pretty strong. They could survive and thrive for a while. And yeah, you'll kind of see what happens throughout the rest of this run. We're going to ride off into the sunset pretty quick here. So like I said, you're going to see this next battle, then we're just going to cut up a ton of battles, and then we'll have a longer clip kind of around, it looks like the 23-minute mark or so, riding off into the sunset. So with all that being said, if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Oh my gosh, look at the stats on that opposing team. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Think he ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance, so someone JT back in '03, up on MTV on a stage wearing shoes made of diamonds, singing songs about you like a siren. No, I won't be what you seem to need, cause I don't see what you seem to see. Ain't got troops in a crowd all united, ain't got you screaming loud and excited. I can't ever be the Backstreet boy you want me to. I just can't measure up, no, not in sync with the fashion. I ain't got the passion, never gonna be what you want. Backstreet boy you want me to. I just don't dress the part, no, I ain't got Nikes and my hair ain't spiky, and we both know that I can't be your Backstreet boy. You'll never want me like you want CDs from the 90s, like you want Mac Clean, and I can't say to your face I don't want it that way. You seem stuck in a decade that